It's 29 minutes past the hour. Welcome back. I'm Deborah Farrick in for TJ Holmes. Thanks for starting your day here with us at CNN. America's credit rating takes a hit for the first time in its history from AAA to AA+. Credit rating agency Standard & Poor's cites two main reasons for the decision to downgrade: the deficit and lawmakers' seeming reluctance to make tough choices on debt reduction. CNN senior correspondent Alan Chernoff has more on what it all means and how we got here.
This is not shocking at all. It is shocking from a public relations standpoint, but S&P actually had warned of this back on July 14th when they said there was a better than 50% chance they were going to do this, and they've pulled the trigger. Wasn't easy for them, but they've done it. What they're saying here is that the deal struck this week to avoid default, to raise the debt ceiling and cut spending simply isn't sufficient. It's not enough to stabilize the debt situation of the United States. And they're also saying they're making a judgment here on the politics that occurred in Washington this past week. The disarray, the fighting, the fact that it took until the very last minute almost for them to come to a deal. And they're saying we just don't believe that the Congress and the administration will be able to leverage their agreement into a broader fiscal consolidation policy. So they're just giving a thumbs down to what's occurred over the past week in Washington. It's certainly possible that some interest rates could rise from this. Really, the more likely impact is that we could have more pressure on the stock market come Monday morning. We've already had a horrific week, but this certainly is a blow to the United States without question. In terms of the Treasury market, right, that's where it really should hit, because that, after all, is how the United States borrows money. We issue bonds, notes, short-term bills to investors. They give the United States their money. The United States says, we'll pay you back with interest. So will people run away from those? Well, unlikely. The full faith and credit of the United States still means quite a bit, and indeed, some other major nations have seen their credit rating cut, and it didn't have all that much impact on those countries, including Japan. This is certainly an embarrassment for the U.S. in financial markets, and the United States now has a lower credit rating than Luxembourg, Finland, Denmark, and Sweden. Deb?
For us.